There's a silence, the kind that chills you to the bone. A silence so heavy, it feels louder than screams. That was the silence the moment we broke. It didn't happen all at once. It crept in slowly like cracks in glass, spreading, invisible at first until suddenly everything shattered. Our plans. Our dreams. Our hearts. Gone. You see, everyone warns you about storms, but no one prepares you for the stillness afterward. The kind of stillness where you're left picking up pieces, asking yourself, is this really the end? And maybe that's where you are right now. Maybe you've lost something you thought you could never live without. Maybe the people you trusted turned away. Maybe the weight on your shoulders became too heavy and you snapped. Yes, that moment. The breaking. But here's the mystery no one tells you: hidden inside the breaking is something the world never expects. And if you stay with me, you're going to discover what really happens when we break. When glass shatters, it can never go back to its old form. When a bone breaks, it heals stronger than before. And when a soul breaks, something extraordinary happens. But you don't see it at first. At first, all you feel is the collapse, the walls closing in, the ground disappearing beneath your feet. You're drowning in questions. Why me? Why now? What did I do to deserve this? And silence answers back. It's terrifying. You look around and realize the life you once recognized is gone. Nothing makes sense anymore. You wonder if you'll ever stand again. That's the suspense of breaking. It tricks you into believing this is your grave. But it's not. Let me tell you a story. There was once a man who had it all: friends, dreams, opportunities. But then life ripped it away. One loss after another, until he was standing in ruins. People whispered behind his back, "He's finished. He'll never rise again." He believed them. Nights turned into weeks, weeks into months. He stopped trying, stopped hoping. He thought the breaking had destroyed him. But something strange began to happen. In the silence of those broken nights, new thoughts started to whisper. Thoughts of courage. Thoughts of resilience. Thoughts that said, what if this isn't the end? What if this is the beginning? And slowly, step by step, he rose. Not as the man he was before, but as someone stronger, wiser, unshakable. What no one realized was that the breaking wasn't his defeat, it was his transformation. And maybe that's you. Think about it. The seed must break in the soil before new life can grow. The cocoon must tear apart before the butterfly emerges. Even dawn only comes after the darkest hour of night. So why do we believe our own breaking means death? Because it feels final. Because pain is blinding. Because in the middle of it, you can't see beyond the ruins. But suspense isn't the end of the story. It's the setup. The tension before the reveal. And the reveal is this: every time you broke, something greater was being born inside you. When we broke, we learned compassion for the brokenness of others. When we broke, we discovered the power of humility. When we broke, we found the courage to cry out for help, for faith, for hope, for God. Breaking stripped us of illusions, of pride, of masks. It left us with the most dangerous thing of all: truth. And truth is where real power begins. History is full of suspenseful breaks. Lincoln failed, lost, broke down before he became president. Edison burned through thousands of failures before creating light. Prophets, saints, leaders all broke before they rose. Their breaking was not their burial. It was their preparation. So why should yours be any different? Here's the twist you didn't see coming. What if your breaking is the very thing that qualifies you for your destiny? What if the pain you feel is the fire that forges your strength? What if this breaking is your becoming? Because listen, diamonds are made under pressure. Steel is forged in fire. And souls are reborn in breaking. So now, let me turn to you. Right now, you might feel like you're standing at the edge of everything. You're tired. You're empty. You're ready to quit. But don't. Not yet. Because the suspense isn't over. The chapter isn't finished. You are standing in the middle of your breaking, and that means your transformation is closer than you think. Breathe. Rise. Take one step forward. Then another. And when you look back one day, you will see the truth. When we broke, it didn't destroy us. It unlocked us. It revealed us. It made us unstoppable. Because when we broke, we didn't end, we began.